All right, everybody, check this out. This is my, what is it called? A B&M rigged bamboo fishing rod. Okay. This thing, how much was it? $3.98. Yeah, it was basically less than $4. So I got this at Walmart. There'll be like a little thing popping up on the screen right now. And basically what we're gonna attempt to do is, the other day, I was actually down here at this location I'm at and I hooked a steelhead. And I'm gonna try to catch one on this rod. Now basically like this is kind of like Tenkara fishing, and I'll put a definition up on the screen because I don't know what it is. It's some Japanese thing. If you guys know more about it, comment down below because I'd kind of like to get into it a little bit. It seems kind of fun. But I have, hitting the camera, I do have some eggs that these are my steelhead eggs. They're just Zillabait and Potski fire cure that they're cured in. They look pretty good. So we're gonna crack this freaking thing open and get it set up, and then we're gonna go try to catch a steelhead. Now, mind you, like Tenkara fishing is like fishing with no like drag system. It's literally just tied to the end of the rod. And if you guys know anything about steelhead, they like to make epic runs and stuff, so I don't really know how this is gonna work. I hate road traffic. It's freaking probably one of my biggest pet peeves. Okay. Take that off. Don't worry, I'm gonna throw my trash away. By the way, speaking of trash, pick up your freaking trash. Every time it's probably still here because I didn't pick it up last time I was here, but when I was here the other day, there was a bunch of trash down there, and you guys need to pick that crap up because when the water comes up, it's gonna go to the ocean and then it's gonna choke a sea turtle to death. So you guys need to pick it up. Okay. There's no way. There is no freaking way I'm landing a fish on this thing. I don't know. It's actually got a pretty solid backbone. Okay, now that I'm feeling it, I'm feeling a lot better. So how tall do you think that thing is? It said it was 9 to 10 feet. That's probably pretty close. Now, just for you guys' information, the thing I'm really worried about is this. I'm pulling pretty hard and it's not coming out. So I think we'll be okay. But that is literally tied on there with like a piece of string. And I think that's the thing I'm most worried about. Now, that was risky. I didn't break it though. Let me read what this thing says to you guys. No, she's trying to eat it. It says you're supposed to run it through the eyelet and then tie it off to one of these things on the bamboo. Okay, that could be the strat actually, so I think we're gonna try that. I have no clue what pound line this is. Yeah, we're not using that, dude. That's like really thin. We're not using that. Okay, so let me inform you guys on what we got going on here. So like I said, this line that's on here, the hook would probably work, and I'm actually gonna, we are gonna use the bobber that comes with that. I'm gonna set up my like eggs and stuff a little differently. But basically, I'm gonna be using, it sounds kind of cringe, but I'm gonna be using 30 pound as my top line because like these fish have to pull so hard. I'm just really worried about it breaking off. So I'm gonna use 30 pound to tie to the tip of my rod. And I have like 10 feet of this 20 pound, which this is like basically like 15 pound mono diameter. So we're gonna be using the 30 and then the 20. Now, the package says to go through and wrap and then tie off to basically that, and that's to help keep strain off the tip of the rod. Now, that just doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to me, but I'm also not gonna complain at what it says. So, yeah, we're just gonna kind of start doing it the old. How many times does this thing say? Like 5? Sounds kind of sus. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. And then, yeah, how should I tie this? Should I just do like a basic
knot, maybe? Just like a basic knot.
I feel like this isn't gonna work, but it's going to work. I probably could have, yeah, yep. I can actually tie like a basic clinch knot, so that's what I'm gonna do. 1, 2, 3, 4 wraps, go through, back through, kind of cinch it a little bit, wet the knot, and I don't know how I'm gonna do this because I don't want to break it. I'm just gonna kind of That looks pretty freaking good to me. I think that's gonna work perfect. I don't know about that, but you know what? It doesn't look bad. I'm just scared it's gonna like break the thing. No, that actually looks pretty saucy, dude. I'm not gonna lie. That actually looks pretty dang good. Okay, perfect. So this is, like I said, this is about 10 feet of 30. And then I'm actually gonna tie a double uni knot between, this is the 20, this is the 30. You guys don't have to see this, but yeah, I'm gonna tie a double uni knot, just trust me. And by the way, guys, I think a double uni knot is probably one of the best ways to connect line. If you don't have a pair of these, I highly recommend you guys to get a pair. They sell them at Walmart for like 10 bucks. I think I sell them at Walmart too. I think they're actually only $9 at Walmart. Literally everything I'm using in this episode, you can actually buy at Walmart, so that's kind of cool. Okay, double uni knot. Now, I really like don't want to. So what does this thing say? I think it says like, how long are you supposed to make it past the pole? I don't know. I'm scared. Okay, we're just gonna, you know what? Go for the gold here. I did it.
Oh,
it's a little late now. Okay, now we're gonna take this thing here. I'm gonna cut this little bobber off. Oh. We're losing everything, boys. And this is actually gonna be kind of genius because I fucked up. Literally, the double uni knot is, oh no, is right there. That's not the best thing I've ever done in my life. I'm gonna put the line through here. Please go over, please go over. Thank God, that's clutch. Okay, and it comes with this nifty little peg. So it's like running a fixed float, and I only want my bait to be about that deep. Peg on the bottom of the top. Because that way if the line tries to pull through, it can't pull through. Yeah. Trusting what I say. Okay. You know what? This is definitely not gonna work. Okay, let's get a small hook here. Perfect. Perfect bait size. I gotta tie a, what is it called? Snell knot, I think is what this is called. Don't quote me on this because I don't freaking know. Shane knows. I wish Shane was here because then he'd be able to be like, oh, tie this knot. I don't know knots very well, I'm not gonna lie. I am not the knot tire. You know what I mean? Not the best at knots. How many times are you supposed to wrap it? Somebody comment down below. Tell me the best way to tie an egg loop, like to re-tie an egg loop. Oh God. Without like having, you know, to re-cut everything off. It's probably a snell knot. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. But I want somebody to comment down below because I don't know. Looking pretty fire, not gonna lie. Okay. So there's that. And then I think you're supposed to like take this and do one of these deals here. Oh, my finger's cramping. Okay, and you're supposed to pull that. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. Oh baby, that's actually a really good looking knot. I'm pretty fairly confident that that's gonna work. That looks pretty good. Okay, now, like I said, we're literally gonna basically free drift a tiny, tiny cluster of bait through the hole, and yeah. So let's see how long this is compared to the rod here. Oh, that's pretty good. It's like 13 feet of line or so. It's gonna work, dude. I promise this is gonna work. I 1000% know that this is 1% gonna work. All right, so yeah, basically I'm gonna pack all this stuff up. We're gonna walk down to the hole. We'll pick you guys up down there. All right, let's grab Little cluster. A little cluster. Where's my hook? By the way, guys, I like pulled. How do I explain it? Oh, dude, it's literally coming undone. Why? Okay. That's perfect. It's exactly what I like to have happen. This knot's gonna come undone. 110%. Anyways, what was I saying? I forget what I was saying now. 100%. Oh, 110%. No, it's gonna break. Cause I kind of like that. Literally didn't like cinch that bait of eggs at all. But I pulled on it. I pulled on the rod a little bit, just seeing what the bend of it was, and it like started to crack. So yeah. Also, there is some sort of really chrome fish right here in front of me. Oh, there he goes. I don't know what it was, but it's gonna break. I can feel it. Oh, there's a fish right. What is that? That's a huge chrome fish. Oh gosh, there's a lot of chrome fish right there. Okay. Alright, let's give it a whirl here. This is going to be so hard. I don't have enough line. That's decent. I think it's not sinking very good. Okay, all right. I know we're back where we left off. Getting another small chunk of bait. Okay, this stuff's kind of gross. I don't know why it's green. Anywho, I had to make my leader longer because I couldn't cast far enough. So, a little bait of eggs. This stuff usually works pretty darn good. So. And there is fish down there, and they are absolutely mint chrome, so I'm really hoping there's some other steelhead down there. I did bring the bobber dogging rod with me, so if this fails, you guys can at least see me catch something. Okay. Yeah. That looks a lot better. It's surprising, I can literally still like hold it up off of the bottom. Okay. I don't know how we're gonna do this, but we're gonna. Yep, that is getting down there. Oh gosh, that's perfect. That is exactly what we wanted to have right there. And then perfect. That actually is working really well now. I'm really hoping this works. It's a lot harder than it looks. Oh, that might have been a fish. It's so hard to tell with that little tiny bobber. I'm gonna have to like drift it. Ugh. That's a pretty good cast. Underwater. No, I thought that might have been a fish. I can't see if it's a bite or not, so I just gotta kind of wing it, you know. So, oh, I just had one. Yeah, but I didn't want to set the hook because I was scared. I just had one, guys. That is terrifying. I actually switched to the other color of bait I brought with me because I brought red, and I just hooked a fish. I literally, like, I can see my bead down there. Well, not my bead, my eggs, and it just disappeared. And I lifted, and it looked like a steelhead. It wasn't super big, but it was chrome. I might need to put another bait on. This thing is so hard to cast. Ugh. I'm just gonna let it float down there a little bit so I can. Come on. That's so difficult. I just don't even understand how utterly difficult that is. Ugh, gross. Oop. Oh, there's under. That wasn't a fish. Oh, what the heck? Oh. It broke. It broke. It broke. It broke. Yeah. Oh. Oh no. Where'd it go? Okay. Well, so much for that idea. It was cool while it lasted, I guess. Alright. Yep. We're gonna set this trash by whose trash this is. And we'll take it all out. Alright. This is not gonna be a failed fishing trip. I'm gonna catch a steelhead. Well, that idea epically failed, so let's just do idea number 2. Bobber dog, beating some bait. See if we can catch something, I guess. Something's better than nothing at this point. I already lost a fish on that, so I mean I can kind of consider that a win. The fact that I even hooked something on it's definitely a win for me. There's literally nothing down there. Got fish. Yep, got him. It's just a trout. I want to wet my hand before I touch this guy. That's a pretty cutthroat. Pretty cutthroat. Look at that. It's a little buck. Looks like a small steelhead. It's obviously a cutthroat, as you can tell by the way it is. Alright. Gosh, she got that freaking hook right in the corner of the mouth. Alright. There he goes, down in that hole. Holy cow. Huh? That was a trout. This piece of garbage belongs in the garbage. By the way, this isn't my trash. This is somebody else's trash. Pick up your freaking trash. Gross. All right, that's gonna do it for the episode, guys. I just want to say thank you for watching. We ended up catching that trout on the bobber dogging setup. I was just bobber dogging bait. Yes, I'm gonna do bobber dogging bait for steelhead this year a lot more than, well, lie. I'm going to bobber dog bait along with bobber dogging beads, so yeah, consider subscribing if you haven't. Leave a thumbs up on the video, and we're gonna get out of here, go get warm, eat some food. We say guys, faces on the next fixture adventure. Peace.